welcome back. Thank you so much for joining me today. This is going to be a reading for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the upcoming solar eclipse on June the 10th. We're going to shuffle and cut the deck, and we're going to take 5 cards for the alignment reading for what's coming up for Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising for the solar eclipse. Very transformative time since the lunar eclipse. This whole year has felt very transformative, but especially the last few weeks. Let's cut the deck. We'll take this half. Thank you so much. Okay, let's begin. So what is top of mind here? What is needing alignment for Pisces? We see the Two of Wands. So twos already are a time of new beginnings, so that's no surprise for you, Pisces. You are facing a new beginning on a inspiration level, okay, Pisces? You're starting to formulate the initial shape or framework of what's to come. It's like you drew 2 dots on a piece of paper and you figured out how to draw the line in between them to connect them. And that is going to prove to be very critical for you right now during the transformation of the solar eclipse, because it's going to help maybe with the 3rd line, right? So that you can actually take your initial inspiration, you've turned it into some sort of framework, and you could potentially add that 3rd line so that you can complete the initial phase of it. But you're in the grips of the 2 right now. So it's like you've got Spirit here handing you the 2nd wand. You can see you're holding an orb and a wand, and all of a sudden a new wand has appeared. So you might be working with someone new. You may have been guided to add an element to your inspiration in order to connect those 2 dots. Now, the process you're on right now, we see the Emperor in reverse. So that really suggests that your leadership skills are being thrown upside down by this new inspiration. So your sense of authority, your sense of leadership, the way you govern yourself, right, is being completely turned upside down. So it's a very transformative time for you, Pisces, in the realm of the idea here that your inspiration is putting you on a timeline where you need to evaluate, who am I as a leader? Who am I as a follower? Who am I in the face of authority? And who am I as an authority figure? These are the questions that are going to assist you in formulating this further. Very intriguing. So it's like you may have to release the previous sense of yourself that you had when it comes to leadership and authority, discipline, your self-discipline. Yeah, lots of things being called into question here. Okay, and at the truth behind the Two of Wands energy in your life is coming from a sense of judgment. So we see judgment in reverse. Judgment is a time where the energy is suggesting that you will be receiving news, or you will be receiving an outcome that is required for you to move forward from something. So it's like your sense of yourself is being called into judgment, and you are awaiting a verdict of sorts. Okay, you're awaiting a verdict, and you're in the place of waiting. So it's like you're waiting for something. You're waiting for something, Pisces. You're waiting for something to clarify this. And the thing that is the process that's going to be changed or transformed for you is this sense of authority, self-discipline. It's this sense of yourself where you are in control, okay? And you have authority and over yourself. And how you do that. How do you lead yourself? It's interesting. It's almost like you're waiting for something, Pisces, when really everything is within you. Everything you need is already within you, but it's almost like you're looking for validation, you're looking for confirmation, you're looking for someone to say yes or no, when really it's up to you. And that could be where this sense of personal authority is coming in, that you're looking to the outside world or to spirit for some confirmation, and you're in a holding pattern waiting for that. Queen of Cups is the action that you're being asked to take with respect to this Emperor in reverse. So the Queen of Cups is very intuitive. She's empathic. She doesn't get in the situation. She is not in the water like the King of Cups. She stands on the shoreline so that she can observe without getting involved, because involvement for the Queen of Cups creates a situation where she doesn't know if it's her or the situation. She may hide her feelings because she will feel lost in all of that intuitive energy, right? So this is a time for you to be withdrawing from the energy, Pisces, and understanding that you need to sort of hold fast to your energy so that there's no mistaking others people energy for your energy. Okay, this is Scorpio energy, or excuse me, Cancer. The Queen of Cups is Cancer energy, and you know, it's a water sign still like you. So you need to tap into that emotional quality of yourself, because Spirit could be asking you to enter into your pathway to understand the self through having compassion, through having empathy, and through understanding the true self and soul purpose, not this sense of authority that you previously held that is now being the process you're on, where you're trying to understand the truth about this. And Spirit is guiding you to take action in an intuitive, empathic way, one that is removed from the direct drama of life. So unlike the king, the queen cannot go in the water. The king is always pictured riding a raft on the water. In this deck, you can see the queen and you can see the water in the background. She's not in there. And typically her cup is closed. She cannot allow in the forces of other people's energy because she feels them so deeply. And so do you, Pisces. So this Judgment card in reverse, stop waiting for others to validate you. You validate you. You and your higher self work together to validate yourself. You don't need the external world. The more you rely on the external world, which is why Judgment is reversed, you could find more challenge. Now, your final guidance here is beautiful. 10 of Cups. Gorgeous. Your final guidance, and when I see the 10 of Cups in this position, suggests that all of these cards working together will bring you to a very beautiful sense of contentment, peace on an inner emotional level. Okay, now the 10 of Cups is represented by you, my friend, Pisces. This is you. What a beautiful card. This card suggests to me in this position for Pisces that you will receive everything you need. Once you understand some truth that will come to you through the solar eclipse, I feel like for Pisces, the big lesson here is not to rely on the external world for validation or confirmation that you are your own leader, and that your definition of leadership is going to evolve and transform into this more intuitive sense of leadership. It's like you're going to rely on your intuition more than you have before, which will bring you this beautiful marriage of everything you need. Emotional balance, okay, contentment. It's very solid, very, very solid. Now, let us see here with our chakra cards, starting with that 2 of Wands. What will assist Pisces in bringing that 2 of Wands into alignment during the solar eclipse? Thank you. Perseverance. Keep going. Don't stop. You've just joined the first 2 lines. I know it's early. It's still in the initial phases. Don't give up. Look at this card is orange. This is your sacral. This is emotional creativity and sensuality. This is you really creating something. Don't give up. Persevere, my beautiful Pisces, persevere. What about this Emperor in reverse here as the timeline? Thank you. Miracle. I love this. You need to have your confidence here, my Pisces. Be confident in this new shifting sense of your sense of yourself as a leader, and how to let go of that previous idea that you held about how to be an authority figure and how to respond to authority, especially. So this is really about personal power and confidence. That is what's going to help you on this timeline, Pisces. Now, what about judgment in reverse? Ooh, got a whole bunch here. Let's try again. What about judgment in reverse? What is going to assist here? Grief. There's something you need to let go of. There is an aspect of grieving that needs to take place on an emotional level, Pisces, where you release some grief that you're holding about the external world. Perhaps you have received some harsh judgments from people dear in your life, and you need to let go of that. You need to grieve the loss that you experienced and release it. It does not need to define you, Pisces, and it doesn't define you, in fact. It really does not. It was just a moment in time where you weren't validated. Perhaps you felt let down. You have to grieve this, and maybe you're avoiding it. Oops, just flew on the floor. Let's see what we got. For the Queen of Cups, we see facade. Yeah, you need to see through it. You need to see through the facades and the illusions that are presenting themselves in the external world and use your intuition. Understand you can be confident in the Queen of Cups energy. You can be confident in your intuitive abilities and your empathic. If you have a feeling, Pisces, you could be right. Don't dismiss it because it doesn't show up in the physical world first. If you feel it, it's real. And you must explore it and potentially face an element of grief when you look at it. And believe that miracles are possible. You know, miracles can happen anytime. As long as, you know, we are paying attention, we will see the miracle in our lives. We will see it. And you can see through this facade. Okay? There is something that is going on that's playing with your confidence, and you can see through it using your intuition. Very interesting. Okay, what about this beautiful Ten of Cups for the final guidance? What is Pisces going to need to understand that? Renewal. Oh my goodness. It's a new you, Pisces. It's a beautiful red card, which suggests the root chakra, your sense of identity, your sense of security, your sense of belonging is going to shift. You are renewing into a new you, Pisces. Everything is going to flip for you through this solar eclipse. You will experience a miracle. You will process some grief that's been holding you back. Perseverance is your energy right now. We need to tap into that perseverance so that you can continue to create using your intuition as a guide to see through the illusions around you and to understand the truth around the external world and its relevancy in your life. You know, you don't need to use the external world as a basis to understand yourself. It is a mirror for you to ask, who am I in this situation? But it certainly doesn't need to define you. The external world is there just as a reflection for us to gaze at, to understand ourselves further. Let's cut this deck to get your word of encouragement here. A leg up. The universe is helping you. The universe is assisting you. You will get a boost through this this solar eclipse. I think this all started for you in the solar eclipse, Pisces. You are transforming and the universe is here to assist you. You can see the leg up card. You will be receiving assistance. We saw miracle, renewal, and perseverance through your hard work and seeing through this facade. And when I say hard work, I don't mean hard physical work. I mean hard spiritual work, hard inner reflection work, processing this emotional grief and allowing this renewal to come through. The universe is going to help you with this. Beautiful reading. I'm going to leave it at that. Thank you so much for joining me, Pisces. Wishing you lots of love and light throughout this transformative time. Take care, everyone.